here we are with another stream. Today I'll sort another nice set, and I will probably also continue to build. I don't know how long this sorting takes. If it takes too long, I will continue the build of Heavenly Realms later on this evening. And if the sorting is quite fast, I might also start the build or continue the build later on here. So this set is quite interesting. It's 70,006, 70,006. It's called, let me take a look. Cragger's command ship. It has a very large floatable body for the ship, hull for the ship, some nice transparent pieces. We get a Chrominos, a Cragger, a Crueler. Those are probably the baddies, the crocodiles. And a nice black bird, which I have not seen before, called Razom, and some goodies, Lennox and Leonidas, which I think are rather common. I definitely had them somewhere in some other sets. But for now, I'll simply open up the box as usual, take a look at what's inside. I have not looked in it yet, so it's always going to be a nice surprise, I hope. And let's find out what we get in this nice set. You have one instruction manual. It's number 2, so there's at least 2. Okay, we have the big boat. There's a sticker on it. We have another instruction manual, number 1. Some plastic bags with parts. A bit pre-sorted, I assume. Oh, we also have some spare parts and brick separator, always appreciated. And I think that's it. Yeah, so I have no idea, I don't remember if the seller claimed it was complete or not. But I think as long as we have the hull for the ship and have most of the minifigures will be good. Lego Chima wasn't very successful anyway. Oh, hi Lego Legend. Sorry, I'm just mumbling to myself. Oh, I'm very well. I had now 4 days off in a row, and still fine-tuning the setup here with cameras and lighting. It's really a nice learning experience for me because I don't really know anything about cameras and how all of this works. But I'm a software engineer, so at least working with the OBS feels quite natural. And now I will sort this nice Lego Chima set, and I will definitely continue the build of the Heavenly Realms later on this evening, probably. And yourself? Did you get over losing your son to another woman already? Did they go on a honeymoon, or are they still around, or did they do that after the first wedding? I mean, now would be a perfect time for a honeymoon before autumn and a big COVID mess again. three parties in 3 days, I'm exhausted. Yeah, when I was 20, that was easy. Now I also don't think I could cope with it so well. So this bag contains the minifigures. I will keep it for last. Fantastic. Where are they going? I think we'll start with this bag. It's the nice olive color, which is probably the most common. Then we'll proceed with the red parts, which has a lot of red, I think some dark green. And lastly, we have a mixed bag and then the minifigures. Okay, so I can already see some dust build up on this here. I'll just get my trusty brushes. I don't know if I have them here. Oh yeah, yeah, my body also tells me that I'm not getting younger. But it's the mind that's the important part. Okay. I don't seem to have the brushes around. I'll just fetch them and I'll be back in a few seconds. Okay, I already also have a little bit of background music. It's supposed to be copyright free. And here's the trusty brushes. I'll first, of course, try the soft one. And again, I'm not really a stickler for this dedusting. So if some of the dust falls on the pieces below, I don't mind. I just want to get the visible dust away. So this is definitely one of the bigger Lego parts you get. But unlike the build-up boats, hull pieces, this one will definitely allow you to take the boat with into the bathtub. But then, of course, the sticker will get wet and fall off. And I think maybe you could even attach a motor or something below here. I don't know. And I will never find out because I'm not going to take this. into the water with me. But now it's quite clean again. The dust wasn't very sticky. Okay, so I think the first order of business should be to get the salt away. So I'll part out the set now. Just take a look at how much it costs on average on Bricklink. 48 euros, and I paid 33 euros for it. And I got a nice box and instruction manual, so I'm happy with this. 59 pounds. Okay, that's surprising. So I got this in a haul with like 6 other sets, and I paid 33 euros for it. But I don't really know if there's also some local price difference between the United Kingdom and Germany. In some areas, I've seen great differences in both directions. Sometimes a set is more expensive in Europe than in the United States. Sometimes it's the other way around. So I do not really know any regularity. So there's only 571 parts in the set, but six minifigures. That explains why we don't have many of the bags around here. Okay, so we only have 163 different item types. That is quite nice. Let's take a look at the sticker sheet, what we can expect. Okay, so I think we can expect quite a lot of stickers, but they don't really look too important. Just some basic decoration, mostly in olive green, a little bit of black. So this will have to go. And let's find the whole piece. That's I don't know if it's probably in 2 parts, one in dark gray and one in olive. The Lego Deep Sea Sub 6092 for. Wait, let me take a look. 6092. Brick set. I might as well do this here. Totally forget that I have a screen share going on. Is that 692? Deep Sea Submarine from 2015. Oh, that is nice. That is nice. I have a lot of the Atlantis sets because I also like those, but I don't have many of the Deep Sea Explorers. But that does look like a nice submarine and a nice little side build with a skeleton. How much did you pay for it again? Oh, for 10 pounds. That's good. So it says that the minimum, the average price here on Brickset is about 27, and I usually deduct about like 10 or 20% because that is the price you should pay from commercial sellers. And Brickset also directly links. Wait, this is something. You can also go to some sellers. Yeah, very nice. I think you made a steal with 10 pounds on that. Hi, Chili, how are you? I'm just starting to sort this wonderful set with a huge hull piece. But I started chatting with Lego Legends, so I didn't get very far yet. Yeah, I think buying Lego sets used is really a good way to go about. But you should expect that some of the sets are not complete. That's why I always sort them out because I do like when I build up a set, I don't like the experience of building a set and then having missing parts. And I actually quite enjoy sorting them out, so that doesn't really hurt. Okay, yeah, the table again. I'm still working a bit on the lighting and the setup. I switched the cameras around again, so the camera up here is the one that has a better auto zoom, and this one here is the camera that is not as good, but I think it's nice if you can see the details on the Sisyphus table. So, okay, so this is our list. Let's find out. This time you caught me, yeah. Yeah, this is interesting with the minifigures, and you should especially in some sets, sometimes the set is very expensive just for the rare minifigures. And if you see a set like that for a very low price, you should always be cautious and really make sure that those rare minifigures are in there. For example, this set, let me show you. Um, I can show it here. So this set is one of those sets when that is only expensive because of the minifigure. I think it's called Mandalorian. Okay, so this set, for example, the previous last Mandalorian Starfighter. You pay around 150 euros used for this set, but it's only so expensive because this one expensive minifigure that costs 97 euros pre-Vizsla is here. So if somebody offers you to buy this set for like 20 euros, you're absolutely sure that this figure is not going to be included in there. So always be a bit careful for when buying used sets. Oh, you read the 6253. Let me check. Shipwreck hideout. Oh, that looks cool. In a good condition. Wonderful. It's from 2009. Great. And it has this nice plastic flag. That is not a sticker, and I don't see any stickers beside of that. That is good. Yeah, I also have some older pirate sets, and I think I will build them sometimes also here. Great. No stickers at all. That is good. And always the nice parrot here. Oh, you already broke a dark red cone? Yeah, yesterday on stream I broke a dark red tooth, blade modified. But if the dark red is very brittle, it happens easily. So don't be too dismayed if something dark red breaks. I try to be careful, but sometimes it just happens. You found one in last year's Marvel Advent calendar. Yeah, it's always important to keep those small parts around. It's funny thing. I follow a YouTuber. He's called Mend R Productions, and he's only doing Star Wars streams. And he said once that he throws away all the extra parts, and I couldn't believe that. Okay. So the hull upper deck is not counted as a separate part. I don't see it here. But here is a large lower deck. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, so it is combined. And if you want to buy this part in use, the big hull piece here, you pay about €5. Okay, so that's the first part to go away. I'll just put it off screen, or maybe here on the sidelines. That's a good thing about this Sisyphus coffee table, that you have a black border around it where you can put stuff. Okay, so as usual, I have the yellow bin, but it's not going to be dropped on the floor today, hopefully. By the way, if anything is off with the audio mixing, just let me know if my voice is too loud or the music is too loud or anything. I'm still learning about this mixing stuff. So we got our 4x8 plate. And a very long 2x12, only one of those. We need two 2x6s. Two 1x8. Oh, a wonderful octagonal plate that is not in the bag here. I really love this. It's a 10x10 too. And I believe we don't have a normal 10x10 plate anyway. So I'm looking forward to that plate, of course. But for now, let's continue with the dark bluish gray. Two of our wedges here. Ah, here's the other 2x6. One, two, three, four, 5, and 6. So there's really a lot of olive green in this set, which is quite appreciated. Our 6x6 plate. A 2x10, but I'm missing a 2x8. That will appear somewhere. Two 1x12, and a 1x10 is also missing. That will be in another bag. Our 3x8 wedges, one of each. Oh, we also have a little bit of lime in here, but this is not in this bag. Great. So 8 of our round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All there. 6 2x4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 4 1x6s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this is always, I don't know if you can see it, there's a 1x1 tile snuck in here. That happens more often than one believes. I think that's also the reason why Lego always puts the small parts into separate bags, so that they don't accidentally combine with larger parts like this. But after sorting some used sets, you get used at looking also at the underbelly of all the parts that you put into your hand. Yeah, they try to hide. I don't know why. They should have realized by now that they have found a good home here. But still, well, some are scared, just like humans. So for 1x6. And oh, again, one of my favorite parts. Oh, we got 11 2x4 tiles, but I don't think they'll all be here. I'll just sort these to the side. One, two, three, 4, 5. Two of these. So I will not take these barbs out of these here. It's always a pain in the ass, and you only have to put them in back when you rebuild the set later on. And they have been put in here quite nicely, so whoever built the set did take care to align them correctly. Oh, we got 8 of these engine parts. That's interesting. In olive green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So I wonder how those are going to be used in the build. I didn't look at closely at the images, so as not to spoiler myself. Okay, these are stickered. And we got 10, 2 by 2 slopes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's only 8 in this bag. Let's hope the others are in another bag. So did you all have a great weekend so far? Is everybody looking forward to working again? One, two, with angle tubes. Always like these also. They are in flat silver here, 4, 5, and 6 of them. Sometimes you have a lot of video resolution options and sometimes only 1080p. That's strange. I do know that you sometimes only have lower resolutions. Are you on mobile now or on a web browser? And I didn't change anything on those settings on my side. I don't even know if you can force a high resolution when streaming. That would not be very intuitive. Oh, mobile on Wi-Fi? And you still? Okay, that's even worse, that you can go below. And are you using a browser or the Twitch app? Oh, okay, I don't know too much about the app. I I honestly always also use a browser when on mobile. I don't like the app too much. But then again, I don't know too much about Twitch also, so maybe there are some hidden features that I haven't found yet. Okay, so I think I'll open up another bag now. I don't want to partially separate parts. So we have some more dark gray in here, but these are also the minifigures. So if I can, I don't know if I can change the settings. So, and especially probably not midstream. Oh, here's a 10 by 10 part. Very nice. Okay, this looks like new almost. Oh, well, there's a bit of dust in this corner. Some nice black bricks. Lots of red, a bit of dark green. Some red plates, also a bit dust in here. But it's not really bad. Some nice black dishes. Okay, let's sort this out. Okay, our wonderful 1 by 16 bricks. We have some black dishes, I saw them. The 3 by 3s. Where's the other one? Here's the other one. I usually stick the dishes together like so. That at least secures the bottom one a bit from scratching. Oh, bright like orange. That is easy to identify. And stickers. Oh no. And here are wonderful 10 by 10 plate. So there is no square 10 by 10 regular plate, but sometimes you can use this as an alternative. And you can also put it on a turntable to move it around. Yeah, there's a lot of red in the mainly olive set. It didn't look very red when I looked at the image, but I didn't look too closely. Oh, here's our other 2 by 8 that was missing before. Our 2 lime 1 by 4s. Always love lime. And here's our red area. And another tricky part that tries to hide inside another one. But this would have been hard to miss. So 2 by 16 and one 2 by 12. And a little bit of dust on this one. Oh yes, lime is a nice color. I like it. And there's also this poisonous lime. I don't know what the name is, that is used a lot in these Possession and Jago sets. That looks a bit more. That's a looks a bit more poisonous, but it's also very nice. You bought it from a friend who only has 60 euros for it. It's easily worth 100 euro at least. So is he still your friend? Yeah, it's sometimes interesting how people sometimes they misjudge the price of Lego in one direction, so they think it's really worth nothing at all because it's just a toy. And sometimes they heard somewhere that it's really expensive and they go off in the other direction and they ask like 400 euros for a set that's only worth 100 euro or so. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. And where's the last one? One more. 2 by 4. Here it is. Yeah, these parts hiding in other parts is also the reason why I always separate the smaller parts into a separate bag. Okay, some more dust. Oh, that's great. So you don't have to feel bad about it then. I once bought a large hole that I still have not sorted out yet. I will probably do this on stream from a wonderful family here. And they did not really know how much it was worth, so I offered them more than they asked for because I simply couldn't do it. And and the other day, then she also called me. She had some old Lego tracks, train tracks, these 9-volt Lego train tracks, which are quite expensive. And she also wanted to sell them for way below price, and I told her she can sell them for much more. So she was happy about that. But I don't collect old Lego trains, so I wasn't personally interested. Yeah, exactly. For a 1 by 8 printed brick with the words "were totally unreadable," they called it vintage and wanted 15 pounds. Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. When you then somebody says, okay, this is a very, very uncollectible part in a horrible state, and they ask like these. In Germany, we call them moon prices, Mondpreise, because they are simply not realistic. But I mean, he will not be able to sell it for that part, so he should probably learn. And the prices are sometimes so random. So prices for Chima sets, for example, are always very good because this was never really a popular theme. And the same for Nexonite sets. I mean, nobody really likes Nexonites, and the sets are very often very ugly. But I think they do have some nice sets. So I'm not totally against it, but you can also get them for really good prices. Okay, currently at £8. That's very interesting. But are the sets somehow complete, or is it only empty boxes, or you're now on a Lego diet for the castle? Oh, yeah. Did you see those three sets that they announced? So there's one wonderful castle. It is great. It is wonderful. Then they have this one wonderful spaceship. And they also announced Sanctus Sanctorum from Marvel, a larger version of the set that I built, that I sorted on a stream. Hi, Peachy Name. How's it going? Yeah, my jaw dropped also when I saw those sets. And they're actually going to be on sale. So I already saw them discounted for pre-order here in Germany. So I probably have to wait a while to get good prices too. Yeah, Jang already put out some videos talking about those sets. I mean, if you look at it, it's now for the 90 years Lego anniversary. They're putting out these two special sets for the castle and the space. Just imagine what they could do for the 100-year anniversary. And we only have to wait 10 years, which is, I mean, nothing. It will go fly past us like the last 10 years. You were driving as a passenger and could only see the reveal on my small mobile screen. Yeah, I can imagine. Then better than not driving as a passenger, but at the steering wheel and watching Lego streams. That would be an interesting cause of death. Car accident while watching Lego streams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and where's the last grill? Yeah, if I would have been the driver, I would have had to stop and get some air. Yeah, I can imagine. All traffic is standing still, all the air falls, watching the stream on the highway, having to stop. Okay, so that's all the lime sorted out for this set. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. And another barb hiding inside. Oh, 24 of these slopes, triangular slopes. That's interesting. Oh, they're probably for some crocodile build because, I mean, this is probably going to represent a big crocodile. So they're probably going to use these to texture the crocodile body. Oh, exactly. I always walk around with YouTube, and I'm really surprised that there's no audio only streaming. I always put it on 144p then, but it's still a waste of the video information because I only listen to it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. All of them are here. You saw the horses and you were screaming? The horses in the castle set or somewhere else? So I didn't see any stream about it. I just read it later on and I saw saw a short video by Jang who talked about it, but I didn't look at the image also. I don't really want to get too spoiled by those sets because I want to build them without knowing too much about them. Sometimes I'm more worried about Lego set spoilers than movie spoilers because movies are sometimes very predictable. I mean, the good guy wins in the end and yada yada. But for Lego sets, sometimes it's really surprising not knowing what you build. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I think I'll open up another bag. Maybe we have 7 of these black teeth here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And of course, there's one missing. A non-Lego rubber band. Do they even exist? These are also very expensive to replace the Lego rubber bands. I have no idea why they cost so much. I mean, this Lego should do as a service to offer them really cheaply on sale. Oh, so I expect these are going to be extra parts. I would just dump them on here anyway. And of course, a cheese slope is hiding in the corner. And just slow down the ball a bit. Okay, so brick separator, not needed. Okay, this should be the final bag. We got a lot of printed pieces and minifigures in here, so the person who took apart the set was thinking a bit like me. This is an unusual part. I have not seen this one before. Always nice to see one you haven't encountered before, but it's of course stickered. And a nice boat. Yeah, it is indeed. I'll have to take a closer look when I get around. And a nice purple uh, olive. I don't know what they're called. There's a word for it. With set. A zodiac. Or a rubber raft, okay. Let's see how much this costs. 78 cents in olive green. I just saw an article on Promobricks about it, but I have not looked. And I don't collect the minifigures outside from sets because then I would be driven totally mad, I think. And I don't like feeling loot bags either. You're looking for a yellow boat at the moment in your display. Do you want to buy it or did you lose it? And there's two of them. This is interesting. I didn't realize. I only expected there to be one. I didn't even look at the number because I was so sure it's only going to be one. But yeah, absolutely right. Two of these boats. Let's see where we get them in yellow. Oh, there's even one in bright light yellow. That's interesting. So the yellow one isn't that expensive. You can buy it for 50 cents. And it has appeared in a lot of sets in yellow. Okay, I think I put the minifigures to the side. This looks to be like a baddie, a big boss baddie. He's got a crown on his head and a cape. No capes for superheroes. And there's six minifigures all in this set. Supposedly 1, 2. Here's our birdie. He has nice purple hands. Looking forward to this guy. Another line. Oh, another one of these strange parts. crocodile, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And where's the last one? Here it is. Oh, another crocodile boss. Oh, look at this weapon. That weapon is already looking scary. Ah, you're looking at a yellow board at the moment in your display. I'm sorry. I thought I read you're looking for a yellow one. Okay, so let's continue the sort. Nice propeller parts. We got 2 large propellers and 2 smaller ones. Two, and 2 in dark green. And a multicolored plate like this with a rubbery tip. Interesting. I always like these. They were great also in the Welcome to Apocalypseburg, used for the spikes for the Lady Liberty. Wait, is this one part? Look at this. I have never seen this space scanner tool. So this is the second part I've seen for the first time in this set. A space scanner tool, and it's also quite dusty. The famous space, it appeared in 42 sets from 1996 to 2014. Interesting. That could also have some interesting usages because you have a bar here and a handle there. Nice. Space scanner tool and a classic megaphone. 4 of those in black. Always love these, of course. Four of them, and they are available from the 70s on. No, 1982. I didn't expect this. I thought I saw these as a kid. Well, I mean, 1982, I was 9 years old. You have several sets with white ones? The white spikes, you mean? Or you mean the space scanner tool? So I guess this is the weapon for the big boss, the king. It's like a scepter axe. Oh no, this is hard. Okay, so this is always something that is hard to separate, the friction between these parts. So I will simply leave it in. I don't want to hurt myself today. I could push it down now. I'll just leave it together. And if it has to be disassembled for the reassembly, I will do it then. Hmm. Oh, we got an extra axe head. That's cool. And trans red. I'll put the extra ones that I know are unique up here. Nice sword parts. And also two in gold. Our pearl dark gray halberd. Six. And we need 2 cones in red. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2 are missing. But they might appear later on. One, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so there seem to be quite a lot of extra parts, but I'm not complaining. Well, at least 3 here, so these 2 are also. Let's see if we find any more. But I think there's also going to be some missing parts. So it'll even it out in the end, I'm quite sure. So I think somehow some weapons from another set must have snuck in here, because it looks like we have extra weapon parts. You got carried away by the castle images. You were dreaming already. I fully understand. Maybe I should build some classic castles before that is released, just so you have a comparison. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and we also have some extra barbs in white. Oh yeah, the fire-breathing fortress or something. Yeah, that is also nice. I also have that, but without the box. But I have it incomplete, and the base plate is also this nice square raised one. The fire-breathing dragon. That is really lovely. Do you have it built up, or is it taking apart? Because I have not built it yet. I only checked if it's complete or not when I bought it. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So then maybe we should build it together on stream. I can build it here on the stream and you can build it in parallel. Okay, yeah. I hope everything is there. So I bought it from another collector and he assured me it was complete and he was indeed correct. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So this is rare that you have extra studs in a used piece, in a used set, and also an extra tile. Wait, 16? Oh, okay. They're all stuck in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's gone. Okay. Wait, Twitch got a brick building category now? Twitch TV director game brick building? That's interesting. Is that a category like crafting, makers and crafting? Yeah, if that is a category, I will probably switch to that category too. Okay, so now these wonderful barbed rails. Okay, we got 4 and 16 of these, so these are extras. They should probably also introduce a 3D printing category because every other stream in 3D printing is somebody monitoring his 3D printer. Okay, so let's take a closer look at these special bricks. They were only made for 1 year, no, 2 years, from 2012 to 2013, and they only appeared in 2 sets. That's interesting. Okay, so they appeared in, I think, in the original Destiny's Bounty and in this set. And this set is the only one where it appeared in olive green. You have just received your 4th gift sub today. I don't really understand what subs are in Twitch. Is that some kind of currency? Or how do they work? Do they give you something special? I think you gifted me a sub to something Lego Legends, but I don't really know what it is. Two, 5, 6, 2, 4, 5. Oh, it enables the emotes on the stream. Okay, so if you have a subscription to a stream, you can use different emotes. Ah, okay. So it's good for a subscriber if you subscribe to his channel. If you can monetize it. Okay, this is very nice. So we're almost finished with the sorting. Only have the minifigures left. Let's see if some of the missing parts are hiding here, but there's not really nothing much that is hidden. Let's see if we got some. Ah, haha, I'm sorry for screaming. I just found the one missing translite blue barrel below the tablet. Oops. Oh no, it changed orientation. Just a second. Don't want it to turn anymore. Oh, it's actually a game called Brick Building, so it's better not to use that category. Okay, I understand. There's also a game called Bricks, and I initially streamed under that game because I didn't know it just sounded nice. Okay, so now I'm going to look at the minifigures. Any wishes at which I should look at first? I think I'll take the boring lions first. They seem to be the most common, but maybe I'll be surprised again. But I'm quite sure we will not see anything like the Spider-Man. So that's Lennox, and he only appears in this set, and he only costs €2. And he does look a bit angry here. Hey, take a look at this, Chili Brie. Could you possibly use this leg piece for the sorceress? It does have the blue upper part. But he does, of course, have the printed claws on the bottom, and I don't know if the sorceress has. I think she has human feet. It is LOC 025. So that's Legend of Chima 25. It's not very expensive. You can get it for €2. Probably cheaper. I mean, the leg piece by itself. The leg piece you can get by itself for 22 cents. Oh, she has blue boots? Ah, too bad. But I'm sure there's one piece out there that's perfectly fitting. It's so sad that they always have these nicely printed heads for these Shima minifigures, and you never really see them. But maybe they change between their human form and their animal form or something in Chima, and you can transform them by taking off the animal form headpiece. And the other one is called Leonidas. Looking good. He's got a naked torso and more or less the same leg as the Lennox, and a nicely printed orange. Is that maybe dual molded? I can't tell. No, it's orange at its base, but they had a nice print. A best would actually be a white loincloth on blue legs. Okay, on blue legs? But I thought she had a six-pack. Yeah, he does. Of course. Wait, let's take a look. I can't really control if the zoom is good or not. So we have 3 crocodiles. I think I'll go with the minion crocodile first. He doesn't have a cape and is called Crueler. He only appears in this set. Oh, and he's more expensive than the lions. Oh, maybe she's female. It looks a bit like she has a thinner waist, so this is a female crocodile, and she has some bra piece here. I mean, is she a mammal or not? I mean, she cannot be. Why is she wearing a bra? She's not a mammal, but anything can happen in the. And why? How do we also know that she's female? Because she has a pink bra and a pink thing. That's of course makes it clearly. No, it's lavender, of course. And she has nice purple eyes. That's actually quite a nice headpiece. I like this. She would need a white feathered torso with blue arms, matching white pants, light nude legs with blue boots, white hips and blue legs. Yeah, in the end you will have to compromise. So, first time I saw a crocodile with a bikini top in Lego. Okay. Okay, I'm looking at the black bird. He also only appears in this set. €3. Certainly the correct. Also some nice golden printing on here. Oh, such a beautiful headpiece, a hairpiece. Take a look at this with the gold printing. You could probably also use it for some carnival on the normal human minifigure. Oops, I'm out of screen. This is a beautiful hairpiece. Yeah, it does indeed. But that's a good thing that it was so unpopular that it doesn't cost so much. Okay, so I think Cragger is the big boss of this, but I think Chrominos has some more. So Cragger appears in 3 sets. He also costs €3. Maybe I'll switch to the camera only. Yeah, I didn't include the sound source in that other scene. I just realized. But this camera doesn't work so well for the close-up as the other one. Anyway, it's a shame. Oh wait, maybe I have not. Just checking something. This one, properties. Oh, the zoom was not. Wait, focuses on auto. Yeah, and I also have to work on the lighting. I only have a light from the side here. But always leave room for improvement. Okay, so that's Cragger. He's definitely complete. €3. And I lost his headpiece. And now for the interesting last crocodile. That's Chrominos. He seems to be some kind of ruler. And they're wearing their capes above their armor, but so he appears also in 3 sets. Oh, interesting. He's not very special, at least looking at his price tag. But he does have the golden armor on the top. His legs are exactly the same as... No, they're not a bit different. He's got some bones on his loincloth. Oh, okay, so he's a bit old. So he has dark eyebrows. Great. So all the minifigures accounted for. Only 3 different parts missing, and none of them really rare. Maybe 20 cents, I would say, and I probably have them again. $0.60, that's interesting. So the red bar costs 23 cents, but I have a lot of them flying around. Funny. Okay, so that is all this for the set. I got quite a lot of extra parts, which I'm not complaining about. Up here, apart from that, the set was mostly complete. And I will not stop the stream. I will send you off on a raid now, and probably continue building the. I will continue building the. Wait, what am I doing? That's not correct. Okay. And I will continue building the Heavenly Realms set sometime this evening. and hope to see you around again if you have the time. And let's see where I can send you off to raid. Well, thank you for joining us, Chili. It's always a pleasure. Hope to see you with around for the Heavenly Realms. Before I stop, I'm just gonna show you one thing. Um, I hope it's wait. I'll switch the camera. Oh, sorry. Oh, shit. I did. I was talking and talking and talking, and this happens to me also often, also in the job, in the Zoom meeting, when I mute myself and forget to unmute myself, and you talk and you wonder why nobody is. But thank you for telling me. I was saying I'm not quite sure when I'll stream tonight because I usually fiddle around a bit. I will try to set a schedule at some time in the future, but I'm still in this getting used to everything phase. But once everything has settled in a bit, I might surely be able to set a schedule or something. Okay, any suggestions for a raid location? I don't have anybody in my following list who's streaming currently. Let's take a look. Yeah, but I don't want to raid Jang, to be honest. I'd be too scared. I'll find somebody in makers and crafting who's doing some Lego maybe. So there's a guy building the Lego R2D2. I think we will rate him. Jin ADHT. Oh no, he went offline. Oh, there he is. Yep, see you later. I'll start the raid now. And thanks again for joining me here. See you around, everybody. Bye bye.